Hey, okay, this is Miss D, and this is my second violin video on Christmas March. Now this piece, I don't know why this piece seems so difficult. It's not difficult. Look at it, especially the second violin part. It looks like a Suzuki piece. I think what makes it difficult, and Miss Caitlin and I discussed this, is that everybody's doing something different. Now every year, you guys, every year you notice that your camp music is changing and your Christmas music is changing, because I'm trying to get you guys to a point where you play very independently, even though you're playing at the same tempo. Sometimes your parts are different, and that just makes you stronger and stronger. And I'm just so proud of you. I saw the camp videos and I was just blown away. By the way, next week on the 12th, I will be giving everybody a Zoom lesson on Wednesday. But for those of you who have been missing orchestra for any reason whatsoever, whether it's been sickness or other things, I am trying to make up those lessons via Zoom because Miss Caitlin cannot do it. And so I'm trying, and I'll be honest with you, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough because I try to start back teaching here, and I have to work these Zoom lessons in between things. So I'm doing the best I can, and that's all we can do. All right? So please be paying attention. Next week I'll see everybody, but for those of you who've been missing orchestra, I'm going to try to make up some lessons. So anyway, so let's start at the beginning. The first, all the way from the beginning to A is an introduction, right? So you have a high 2. You start with a high 2 on the G string. So find it before you play. So let's just play from the beginning to letter A, and then we'll talk about it. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, and ready, go. Now, I think the trickiest part of that is really the last measure of the first line, the first measure of the second line, and then the 2 measures before A. And that's because they give you a low 2, 3, and now I'd really like you to play 4 there. 3, 4, 2, 3. That means those fingers are going to be nice and spread out. Those 3 fingers are going to be spread out. 3, stretch, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 3. Then they're back to high 2. 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 1, high 2, D, D, D. Because your key signature says you're in the key of G, which is a high 2. But because they gave you a low 2, they don't want you to get confused. Okay, so let's do that again. In fact, let's do it from measure 5, which is the last measure of the first line. So very slowly, starts with third finger. You got a half note, right? Half note, 4, 2, 4, high, high again. And it's really important that you get those notes right. Those are the notes I call the money notes. Whenever you see notes that are not in the key signature, we call them accidentals. So you have an accidental in measure 5 and measure 6. Those are accidentals. They don't occur naturally in the key signature, which means they're color notes. They're the notes that add color and interest to the music. When the listener's ear hears those notes, even though they may not consciously say, oh, wow, what a great note, the inside of their brain says, wow, what a great note. Okay, so you've got to play it right. Okay, so let's try it from the beginning and keep going. From the beginning. High 2 on the G. Ready? 1, 2, and ready, go. obviously, the challenging part of this is when you have the high threes. Now, you know how to play a high three. Eleanor's mom, and Luke, you guys are high three experts. Okay, you guys are some of my best students, and you have played your high threes beautifully. Here's your opportunity to put them into action. Okay, again, these are color notes, and so these are accidentals. They're not in the key signature. You only have one sharp in the key signature, and that's an F sharp. All of a sudden, you have C sharps. What the? It's a color note, and we need to hear that. We don't need to hear muddy kind of third finger mess. We need to hear that C sharp. So the C sharp starts in measure 13, right? Just really reach for it. 1, high 3, then use 4, so that you won't have to pick your 3 up. 4, 3, 2. That's why that 4 is there, so you won't have to pick that 3 up. Just like you had a minuet where you had to do that. I think it was the third minuet. Remember? 4, and use 4 so that you have to move 3. It was right there where you left it. This is the same thing. 1, 3, 4, 3, 2. Do the same thing there, right? All right. And you got a high 3 there in measure 15, and you have a high 3 in measure 20. So watch those. So let's keep going at letter B. Okay? Letter B, you have 4 beats of rest because the cellos and the violas have a little melody there. 1, 2, and ready, go. Tricky place there. Third measure after B, you have an F natural on the E string. That is a low 1. So that's a low 1, that F natural, third measure after B. All right? Be careful there. Let's do that slowly. You're going to start with a high 2 on the D string. Low. Then you get the melody in the key of C. Look at all that melody you get with the violas. If you look at measure 33, you'll see that they took away your F sharp. You've gone into the key of C. On the key of C, you have high 2 on the G, but you have low 2 on the D and the A and the E, and you have a low 1 on the E. That's what happens, okay? So watch your playing. Let's start, let's keep going. Let's get measure 41, because I've just done a video and 2 lessons. I'm really tired today. I'm having to be careful. I want to get well. You better watch it. January, when I'm pretty much completely healed, just watch out. I'm going to be boogieing. Okay, so letter number 41. Okay, 41, as I used to be. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1. Don't rush it. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, low 2, rest A. Low 1. Now measure, the 2 last measures are this. So first beat is 1 and a. 1 and a, 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right. So practice for me. I would like to spend more time on that video, but I have been in here for about 3 hours, and Misty is tired, and what I'm having to do is rest a lot so I can get back with you as soon as possible. I have to take time now so I can get back with you as soon as possible because I miss you and I really want to be with you. So again, I'll be trying to get in touch with everybody this weekend, not today, but maybe Sunday because I'm trying to get my classes back here too. So, so Sunday I'll be making schedules. All right, practice for me. Love you. Bye.